Hello. This is the daily human design energy report for February 24th, 2023. This sun is in the last day of gate 55. And so that role model, really leaning into this energy of abundance, of faith, of knowing that you're going to be supported and that you are worthy and valuable of the dreams and the life and the things that you want. And so the key word here is actually selfishness. Acquisition obsession that, though alienating, is still indirectly beneficial materially to others. Possibility of finding the spirit through materialism, where the material abundance exists, but no one gets to share its light. The possibility that materialism becomes obsessive with a mean spirit that will not share. And so, interesting, because especially in the days of social media and seeing and really looking at and analyzing what is abundance, what does that success, that wealth look like to you, this selfishness and looking at it in a way of materialism. And is that something like you may have all of the things, but it can be completely empty? And it can be obsessive, then it turn into a mean spirit, and it's very egotistical, and you don't share it. You're not actually utilizing the light of what you have. And so really seeing that excess and finding this balance of what do you really value? What really does bring you joy? What are the things and the feelings that you really want to manifest rather than just the material item or thing or just money, right? Even when it's just like, oh, I want just this money. Well, what do you want to do with that money? What feeling, what do you want? That freedom, that comfort, that security, what is it that go into the essence and what would you do with it, right? What do you really want with it to bring you that joy? And so let's see, last gate, we get starting coming from the root, gate 53. And so really looking at this and looking at where we want to put our energy and looking at how we want to grow this abundance. Where do we want to start? Where do we want to begin this journey? Where can we kind of look at our world as we may have before and kind of shift it for more of what is going to make me happy as opposed to what is society or whomever else going to view as happiness, right? Or do whatever it may be. Is it trying to just mimic and be like an influencer on social media, and then you end up with that emptiness, right? And so trying to find that purpose, trying to reevaluate and really utilizing this energy of starting, of like, okay, I'm going to look at my redefine it. I redefine words all the time to be like, okay, how does this really make sense, and really what's the word, the terminology that I want to utilize and bring to fashion, bring to, like, what does success look like for me? What is success for me, right? Being comfortable, being secure, and having peace, right? Ease. That's what success is to me, having that foundation. And so it doesn't really mean much else other than that, and it can look like so many other different forms. And we get the earth element. And so whenever we are starting something new, whenever we are redefining, we are checking in and even breaking out of old patterns. That's what the human design is all about, breaking out of our old conditionings and really checking in to what feels good for us. What is our soul saying? And we need to ground. We need to be able to ground down. We need to be able to tune into ourselves. We need to be able to quiet the excess noise and really listen to what our soul is trying to say. And so what are the things that you can do to ground down? Being outside in nature, hands down, is number one, right? Earthing, putting your feet actually into the ground. Smelling the air, bringing some of the earth elements into your house if you can't be outside, sitting with crystals and stones and wood elements, doing yoga, doing meditation, right? All of these different things, whatever makes you feel grounded and internal, right? And that's a wonderful way as selfishness, right? Selfishness, we look at it in that way, but it really is a way for us to come back to ourselves and to fill up our cup. And when we start filling up our cup, we end up having way more abundance to give out to others. So be a little bit more selfish today and take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please give these videos thumbs up when they resonate with you. And I hope you all have a fabulous day. Much love.